You know what? You stay there. Maybe another 3 hours. Because I can't see anything.
Welcome everybody. We've just got a little bit, a couple of guests that want to come up and talk to the families and the supporters and the carers and the siblings and the brothers and the sisters, the uncles, the aunties, who have come over here to support the team who march into the opening ceremony tomorrow night. So I'd like to invite the CEO of Special Olympics Australia, Ms. Katrina Barry, up to the stage. And we have a very special guest who's just flown in from Sydney, Senator Jan McLucas. If you can make your way up. Senator Jan McLucas is the Parliamentary Secretary for Disabilities and Carers in the federal government, and we're delighted to have you here today, so I'll hand it over to Katrina Barry.
Hi everybody, welcome to Athens. As we say here in Athens, Kalispera, Kalispera, Kalispera. In my best Irish accent. I'd like to welcome Senator Jan McLucas. We're delighted she flew in this morning and we're delighted to have her here. I'd also like to welcome Rex Langthorne from the International Board. Nick Michelaris, who's the State Chair of South Australia, is over here, so welcome to Nick and his wife Tina. And we have another State Chair here, Peter Wren, I saw somewhere around over in, funny, they're both over near the bar. That's an interesting one. But most of all, I'd like to welcome all of you, the families, because really that's where it all begins with you. And this Special Olympics Australia function is to thank you for coming all this distance to Athens. We're delighted that you've made the journey. We try to structure tonight so that you get to meet some other people who are supporting the sport that you're supporting, and maybe you can make arrangements to travel together, to cheer together, and generally to do the Aussie 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 together. Before I go any further, there's somebody I'd like to mention who's made it all happen for us to get here as a family group, and that's Lenore Wilson. Lenore, where are you? Well done, Lenore, you've done it again. Thank you very much. But to you, the families, thank you for everything that you've done for getting everybody here. It takes a lot of skill, a lot of time and a lot of talent to get a team together the size of ours. So tomorrow when you see the athletes marching in the parade at the opening ceremony, remember that you played a big part in making that happen. And you can all be very proud and get the goosebump moment because you're all part of that. So well done to all of you. I know you're all probably here to support one particular athlete, but at Special Olympics Australia we see it as a team, and it's a national team. So if you're out there and about at the different events, remember not every athlete has a supporter or a family member here. So let's do the Aussie thing, the mateship thing, and look out for the whole of the team that are here. And let's make a lot of noise when we're out there because we want everybody in the world to know that the Aussies are in town. But we do it in good spirit, of course. There are a lot of people who play big roles in getting the team here, but there's one particular group who often don't get mentioned, and I'd like to mention them here now, and that's the coaches back home. The people who come along every week and coach our athletes, be they the athletes that will be on the world stage or the athletes who will never be on the world stage. And I'd like you to think of them and to thank them while you're here in Greece. Maybe buy them a souvenir, send them a note to know how the athletes are going. Generally to appreciate the huge amount of work that they have done. And the News Limited website, and News Limited are one of our sponsors, have a great nomination scheme called the Pride of Australia. So maybe when you get back, think about nominating one of those unsung heroes as a Pride of Australia, because that's what they are all about. They're just terrific, wonderful people. While I'm talking about News Limited, I'd like to mention our photographer here, Peter Malbuck, and John Barker. Is John here as well? Oh, there you are, John. They're travelling with the team, so the great photos that you've seen on the website and on Facebook, thank you, John, thank you, Peter. We've never had it so good. We've never kept so well in touch. Such great photos and such professionalism. So a big thank you to them. You'll probably see them out and about around the venue, so have a good look at them now. And if you have a great story you've come across or a great phone call, and you see them around, I'm sure both of them would love to hear from you. Two people who aren't here who have given me some information that I'd also like to mention. Carla Hepburn, who's back at our office today, told me that as of today we had, let me find it, 750 Herograms sent to the athletes. So a huge amount of support back in Australia. And again, we're looking out for those athletes who haven't had any Herograms. There are 8 of them who haven't had any, and so we're targeting support for them, and they will have some when they come to the time. So please look out for everybody on Team Australia when you get out there. Also, you might be interested to know Sharon, who's also back in Australia doing an amazing job, told me this morning that our photo galleries, wait for this one, on our website are such a huge hit. 10,693 views yesterday, compared to our previous personal best of 700. And you may want to tell the folks back home that as of today, Sharon was really optimistic that Foxtel Australia will be live streaming the opening ceremony. So, brilliant stuff happening for Special Olympics back home. Sorry, I'm going to take up a little bit more of your time, but there are other people who played an amazing role in just getting us here, and I'd like to mention them because it's not often that they get the praise. Jeff Vickers, where's Jeff? Over there by the bar as well, funnily enough. Jeff is the chair of the National Selection Committee. Hours and hours and hours and then more hours of teleconferences and spreadsheets went into selecting our team to get here. There was no fame, no glory for the members of the selection committee, but the process that they went through is something that we are so proud of at Special Olympics Australia. So Jeff, please tell every one of your committee members how grateful we are to them. I know they want to remain anonymous because of the risk of bribery and corruption and all of that, but you know, we're not FIFA, so we're probably okay on that one. There are 3 wonderful staff members and SOA here today, but there are a huge team behind us, and I'd like to mention them. You probably know them by now, but Anne Monaghan and Amy are just here in front of me, and they have just done an amazing job over 2 years. I don't think Amy is really awake yet, pinching herself to believe that it's all happened, and I know a lot of you have had a lot to do with Amy on that. And Alex has done a huge job with the media and the awareness. It's never been as good as it is now, and I think you'll all agree with that. Our Facebook, everything is fantastic. My final thought to leave with you today before I hand you over to Senator McLucas is, let the Aussies win, but if they cannot win, let them be brave in the attempt. And I look forward to seeing you all around.
Look, thank you very much, Katrina, for first of all, the invitation to join you to this special event today. And I bring greetings from the Prime Minister, who wishes us all the very best in what is the biggest sporting event of this year. And I think we should remember that right across the world. The event that we are part of here in Athens in this week is the largest event in the world. It's important to remember that we have 7,500 athletes who are here with us from 185 countries. But importantly for us as Australians, this is the largest contingent that we have ever sent to a Special Olympics. We have 131 fantastic athletes who you know, and they're yours. And that's what we're here today, is to celebrate the fact that they're ours. We've got 40 fantastic support staff, and we've got the hundreds of families, you people who come to cheer them on, to be part of their success, and it's terrific that you've been able to do that. We're all parents, and I'm a parent, and parenting is a challenge, as I'm sure you'll agree. But parenting a child with a special need is another challenge. So your success in this week is an even greater success. I want to thank you on behalf of the government, in fact on behalf of Australia, for what you've done to make these wonderful people leaders in our community. And I'm really thrilled to know of the leadership program that Special Olympics Australia, in fact the world, is doing to support young people to become leaders in our community. Can I, in conclusion, thank Special Olympics Australia. I've just come to meet some of you very briefly today. What an amazing family you are. You are driven by a desire, a love of sport, a love of people, and a love of leadership. And I'm really looking forward to the next week where I can learn more about that as well. We're going to have a great time, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy every minute. Thank you.
First, let's look up. Okay. On my jump. Give me a nice smile. 1, 2, 3.
I'm just not tall enough.
Good luck, Team Australia. Go women's basketball. Yay!
So all those back in Australia, wish you were here. It's hot here, including the beer and the women and the supporters.
Fantastic experience.
Go Aussie Aussie Aussie.
Hi everybody in Australia, we made it! Go Team Australia! Yay! Aussie Aussie Aussie!
Happy 30th birthday! Happy bowling contingent!
Just say go Ash. Go Ashley, we love you babe.
And the rest of the team, Aussie. Go Aussie! That's for the gymnastics.
Cassie, 211! Yay, Cassie! All the best today in your bowling. In your tennis! Good luck! Good luck, Renee!
We're here in Athens to support the Australian team. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi!
Aussie.
Oi!
Aussie.
Oi!
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi!
Elizabeth, and I'm from Brisbane, Queensland, and I'm here to support TP Bowling. Go the Aussies!
Yay!
I'm loving it in Tassie where it's freezing cold and snow.